Welcome. Thank you so much for your interest in becoming a Friends & Co volunteer. We're thrilled to have you join us, and we appreciate the important role you will play in building meaningful connections and companionship that support healthy aging and well-being. My name is Emma Lucchese, and I'm a staff member at Friends & Co. I'm excited to give you a brief overview of our organization, the free services we provide, and the impact our volunteers, staff, donors, and constituents have on our community. After this short introductory video, we'll try to keep it at 5 minutes. You'll have the opportunity to explore your specific volunteer role in greater detail through additional training. So let's get started. So what is the Friends & Co mission? Friends & Co celebrates aging through community-led service that fosters meaningful connections for everyone. And we carry out this mission through a variety of no-cost services, which I'll share more about in these upcoming slides. At Friends & Co, we are also committed to equity. We strive to build an inclusive and diverse community where everyone feels welcome and a true sense of belonging. And as for who we serve, we support older adults who may be experiencing social isolation or loneliness. Our participants are age 62 or older and live in Minnesota or Western Wisconsin. However, one of our programs, Coffee Talk, is open to older adults across the United States. And to share a little bit about our history, Friends & Co was formerly known as Little Brothers Friends of the Elderly. The organization was founded in 1946 in Paris, France by Armand Marquisset. Armand was a Frenchman who recognized a critical gap in support following World War II. And while essential needs like housing, food, clean water, and health care were being addressed after the war, the need for human connection often went unmet. And so in response to this, Armand created a community dedicated to offering kindness and friendship to older adults who were experiencing isolation and loss. The Twin Cities chapter was actually established in 1972, which means we've been building meaningful connections for older adults for over 50 years. In 2021, though, we changed our name to Friends & Co. to reflect a more inclusive and welcoming identity. And many people ask what the CO stands for, and for us it represents a lot of things, including community, companionship, connection, and so much more. So Friends & Co is a volunteer-driven nonprofit, which allows us to offer our programs at no cost to participants. And our programs include Coffee Talk, which is a drop-in phone line for adults 62 and older to connect with a volunteer for friendly conversation. No sign-up is needed for this program. It's open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to noon, with callers phoning in from across the country. Then our Phone Companions program connects older adults with a volunteer for ongoing one-on-one conversation. Most pairs connect over the phone weekly, and this program serves adults 62 and older in Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Our Visiting Companion program pairs older adults with a volunteer for regular in-person visits, typically 1 to 2 times per month, and serves adults 70 and older in the 7-county metro area. Our Cards Connect program is a newer program, and it provides consistent touch points of connection and fun through handmade cards created and sent by volunteers quarterly. And finally, our in-person gatherings provide opportunities for LGBTQ+ and Spanish-speaking older adults to connect in welcoming, affirming spaces throughout the month. And so what is the community impact? In terms of community impact, Friends & Co serves over 1,300 older adults every year. Additionally, more than 1,000 volunteers support our mission, contributing over 10,000 hours annually towards helping us build a more connected community. And so our volunteers and members are backed by a team of 9 staff and our board of directors who help make sure programs run smoothly and volunteers feel confident in their roles. As staff, we focus on a few key areas. First is advocacy, which includes making sure older adults feel heard and that we continue to grow and adapt to meet their needs. Second area is support. This includes supporting our volunteers by providing training, guidance, and ongoing feedback. And finally is transparency. It's really important to us. We want to keep donors informed about how their support is making a difference and helping older adults stay connected to their communities. And if you'd like to learn more about our staff and board of directors, we invite you to visit our website, friendsco.org. All of our pictures and information is there. So, this wraps up the first part of our training series. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn more about who we are, our mission and community impact, and the services we provide. We're incredibly grateful for the many ways our volunteers help make these connections possible, and we're excited for you to get involved. Your next step is to continue with your volunteer role specific training, either on your own or with support from a Friends and Co staff member. Thank you so much.